Alrighty, boys, welcome to Game 2 of Clash 2020. We've got a little bit of a skirmish here. Alright, they are forcing first blood, whether they like it or not. Holy shit, I didn't even get to get in there. And Renekton goes down. Alrighty. That was a good amount of resources allocated to that. Alright. Okay, so we're just getting into it. Alright, so a couple things to know here before a game gets started. Glad we were able to witness that at least. Let's see, Renekton used potion there. Is going to give first blood because of the flash ignite taunt from the Galio support. The first blood did go on to that Galio, so not the end of the world, I don't think. He is able to get boots and a pink ward from that, but I guess not the end of the world. Potion was used topside. It is against a Nasus though, and he is going to be able to heal with his empowered Q, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But anyways, general team comp, we got a Vayne Alistar bot lane. That is going to be a pretty good scaling lane. They are into a Lucian Galio though. We'll be able to see a fairly aggressive Lucio, holy crap. This isn't Overwatch. Lucio Alistar. Alright, I'm just going to keep saying it, I guess. Lucian Alistar. There we go. Or Lucian Galio, rather. We're probably going to end up seeing a lot of engage from the Galio onto the Vayne. Vayne does require some scaling to become good, and Lucian is a very early game ADC. Mid lane, I expect to be a fairly snooze lane. It is Lux into a Ziggs. There we go. Champion names are hard. So, it's probably just going to be a farming lane. That's my guess. The jungles are interesting. We've got... Set the vision on the red side. There we go. We've got Kayn versus a... Come on, what's your name? Forest guy. What is your name? Whatever, doesn't matter. Very supportive jungler, not the greatest carry pick. I can kind of see they might go for a top lane sort of funnel strat, because Nasus would be the one they would want fed. He doesn't have flash, he has ghost instead. That is a good amount of kill pressure, but if he's able to get caught from the Renekton, a very good engage dive sort of champion, then he's not going to have a fun time. So pretty early CS lead. Top side is going to get shoved under tower and is not going to have a good time CSing. He's down 12 CS. That's basically to be expected. A little bit of action happening mid lane. Ivern is mid. There we go. Is going to force heal, and I believe they are going to catch. Yeah, so that's going to be second blood. I was going to say first blood, but there was a little bit of a bloodbath there. So yeah, just see a little bit of a pause. There we go. Ivern support capabilities, able to speed people up if they hit the Q, and Lux did have flash. Looks like a flash is also being extended here, as well as a teleport from the Ziggs. Looks like they're going to try to catch. It's a 4v2 here. They are going to catch the Galio out of place, and not much to do. So they do get a double kill, so it's 2 for 2 now. Kayn getting a good amount of orbs there, so that's very good. Looks like the jungler's topside. Simon does recognize that, is probably going to back, and a huge CS lead topside, so he's probably got enough for a Vampiric Scepter is my guess, probably just doing a standard Bork Rush. Oh, he's getting a call. Interesting. Personally, I would much rather Dumpster on the Nasus early. I mean, I'm not sure how good this Nasus player actually is. I do believe I heard that he was a unironic silver player, enjoying Earth and ARAM games regularly. But we shall see. Yeah, I can kind of believe that just based on that. Yeah, mid lane, Lux is not getting back to lane, has a decent CS lead. If she can get all of these, we'll see if that ends up occurring. Looks like she'll get most of that. So yeah, good CS lead. Does still have flash. Ziggs ended up using TP to get a kill bot lane. They are looking to get Dragon right now. They did pop the Aether ward, whatever the vision thing is called. Let's see, bot lane CS, Lucian is ahead, but that is a fairly decent wave stacking to them, so probably will end up getting this. Tries to dodge Q, unfortunately, that is a, I believe that, yeah, it's got Guardian, so. Good call from Trent there, recognizes like, yeah, this isn't going to be the best. Engage short of lane, but he gets yes, very nice. Let's see, stuff happened mid lane while I was focused on CS. Wow, yeah, Lux does a good amount of damage there. We got some action top lane. Forces Ghost out of top, so he's just gonna back out. A 26 CS lead. Yeah, so Nasus, I mean, he scales pretty well if he's able to get stacks, but I mean, this is a ridiculous top. Yeah, so he's just gonna shuffle away. Get a plate here with Demolish. I like that. And mids extending their lead CS wise. Doesn't have any plating. And looks like they might be getting Dragon here. Looks like they are. So, yeah, because bot lane probably ended up rotating. Oh man, we got some proxy action going on the top lane. Yeah, fuck that Nash. Yeah, so Ivern and the bot side do end up getting Dragon. To be expected, they both can see that early one. Bot lane does have a fairly sizable, I suppose. Or maybe, nah, I guess not. It was just the wave was shoved in. And Kayn was not in the area. Kayn does back and get double long. So Ivern does have boots mobility, so that'll be interesting to see how much impact he can put and support his laners on the other sides of the map. Simon is really dumpstering this top lane, really trying to deny as much CS as physically possible. Ivern is going to try to help him out. Is probably not going to get the chance to do so though, and yeah, that's a good amount of damage onto the tower there. I don't think we've seen their top lane since they started proxying. And yeah, it looks like they're going to try to steal some jungle camps, which is totally the right call there. So, well played from red side here. Not sure if Nasus AFK'd or not. That would be very unfortunate. For the blue team, at least. Fortunate for the boys, though. Let's go. Alrighty, yeah. So CS-wise, bot lane has a kill and is up a few CS, so that's good for them. Nasus is back. They are going for some action onto the Ivern there. Going to force out the flash, very close, did not get the kill. They're still searching for it though, not quite going to get it. Flash was extended from Simon. Unfortunately, did not get that kill. Bot side, a little bit of action going on, just a quick trade there. Alistar is a little low on health, so a Galio engage would be fairly decent as of now. But looks like not much is going to end up happening now. Looks like a plating was taken for Sean there, that's pretty good. He has Zig, so he has a lot of turret taking potential, which is very good. Lux does seem very confident on the champion, able to farm under towers. It is a little difficult for mages to do so, but not the end of the world. And it looks like Sean's proxying, or Simon's proxying right here isn't the most effective, as their top lane was able to get back in lane, but there isn't a way to hide to deny the wave from crashing here. I'm going to take one tower shot. It looks like they might try to dive, but possibly not. Get some plating. Two of them able to do it. They are very low health, but they are both able to make it out. And there's no one able to rotate up except Ivern, and I don't think Ivern's able to do one. We shall see though. It does look for the Q, isn't able to find it. And Rip Herald is going to take that tower. So they are re-engaging onto the Ivern. Does get the power W and the powered Q for the healing and the KO. Very nice. Well played from Simon there. Renekton, a very early game champion. He only has a Cole and a longsword. So, ooh, wow. Very interesting ult. Flashes of mastery. Definitely a misclick. That relieves a lot of pressure from bot side. Although Robbie and Trent do have a considerable health lead and mana lead as well. So, yeah, that's just kind of digging their own graves bot side. That's a very unfortunate misclick. Top side, getting pretty comfortable. Shelly does get the charge there. That's very unfortunate for blue side. But their mid lane could maybe bring us back. We do see a gank. Khan is going to catch both the AD and the jungler as Trent tries to catch the Lucian. Make sure he can't go anywhere. Ivern does appear, trying to get as much damage on. Ooh, hits probably with the Q here. And looks like we're just going to back out. Hunter does try to get something, but is just going to end up backing out. A little too low to go for a dive, so I'm not going to risk it. But clearing, looking for some vision there with the Scyther thing. Top side, 39 CS to Simon's 85. Definitely crushing it. Killing towards a Bork. And not much else to comment there. He looks like he's going Iceborne Gauntlet. He went Glacial Shroud first instead of Sheen. That's that is not great. That is not great for the boys in blue. Sheen has a huge power spike onto early game Nasus, and I mean, yeah, you'll end up getting it eventually with Iceborne, but and yeah, Simon's gonna go for the engage here. I would say dash for sure, but yeah, very slow. Does get the Q healing. He's taking a lot of damage from this. Was in the E. Is gonna barely get the kill. Jeez, wow, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Yeah, the Wither. Yeah, you're gonna eat that Luxel, and you're not gonna be able to kill the Ivern there. Does get the shutdown. Very unfortunate. A little bit of greed from Simon on the top lane. Did not expect the Lux ult. We do have a bit of a rotate here from mid lane and jungle. They are going to clear. Oh, this is a bad spot for Sean here. Yeah, he does get caught. Galley with the rotate. Very nice. They are going to get Dragon here most likely. Unless Lucian can contest it, but yeah, probably not. So, good rotate from their support. Yeah, big ward, and they're gonna keep applying some pressure. Nasus is also there. He did end up teleporting, and Galio with the rotate. Okay, there we go. Now we gotta keep trying to end up going down. No form from Team there. Double kill for Lucian. Might be a triple kill. We'll see if they end up with stuff onto the Lucian flashes. And it's a 2v4 right now. They're pretty low. Yep, gets hit by the Lux Q, and Ivern for the kill. That was really nice rotates from the enemy team. We saw the flash from the Nasus, or the teleport, pardon, into the Galio. Really, a lot of macro there. A lot of enemy team. That's exactly what Galio likes to do. Rotate around the map, either mid lane or around a dragon pit there. So that was well played from blue side. I actually thought this game was a lot closer to being over than it might actually be. Lux is kind of holding them down, and that was a really nice play there around the dragon. So we'll see if red team's a little over their head right now. I mean, that play was not that great, but I'm sure they'll come back from that. Sean looking to take a little bit of turret plating here. That one for sure. Bot side farmed it up. That has a way of pushing them. Trent does not want to show. Okay, probably just waiting for their bot lane so they can get a nice engage there, but looks like they will not taking that bait. Galio is mid. They are going to focus on. Let's go back and watch that. I do like that Galio's roaming a lot more. So we do see him get this plate here, as we saw before. He's looking away though, and then yep, here's Galio right behind him, gonna hit the oh, Ivern with the root. Okay, yeah, so that's very unfortunate. Kind of overstaying from bounds and getting punched forward. Well played from blue side. I mean, yeah, they're up in kills now, and the gold differential isn't that far, all things considering. I mean, Renekton is a fairly early game champ, and he does have the capability of screwing over Lux and Lucian. Galio will be probably a little bit here. Okay, going for the meaty flash dig. I would have saved that dash there, man, because yeah, you're now getting tight. Yeah, very unfortunate. That's a pretty tragic shutdown to give. Yeah, the E there was definitely a misplay from Simon there. If he had his second dash, he could have made it onto the Ivern. Ivern was just able to support the Nasus and get the kill. Sean's not in a good spot here. Forces heal from the Lux, able to walk away with his life, but that was a close one. Botlane's got a little bit of action going. Is able to hit the condemn into the wall onto the Galio with a few autos as well. Both supports not in the greatest of health, especially not Trent. Trent's passive will be able to heal up him and his teammate, but with no wave to kill and no CS or no CC to really hit, passive is not going to end up doing anything. And let's see, I believe that was a Guardian. No, it was a heal coming out of Vayne. with the Guardian as well. Looking to heal as much as he can. Gets the exhaust onto flashing, gets the kill onto the support, and Robbie hitting him by an ignite. We'll see if he ends up living this. I believe he will. Trying to clear the wave so they cannot dive this. Lucian has no R, so we can't kill him from this range, but he ends up going for the dash. Takes the turret shot, but Ivern with the shield. Kane with the rotate here, though. We'll see if he's ended up... Doesn't hit the W or the Qs. Flash, R's in. Nice condemn from Robbie there. And the life steal is just gonna deny the Ivern from getting the kill. So kills are even now. The gold is up 3k for red side. They do have a turret, and blue team does not. But again, this is Nasus. This is Nasus. He can scale really hard. And Lux might be able to steal some objectives as well with their ultimate. So we will see. Don't count blue team out for sure. A little bit of action mid lane. Galio is in the mid lane, so it's a little scary for Sean. Okay, we do have Trent in the wing, so some backing though. Not a lot to be gained from that. Not a lot contested. And yeah, they're just gonna have to farming. It looks like, yeah, so the blue team's ADC did end up getting Cole, as well as Simon. Nice trade here. Tried to get the armor shred on the E, and yeah, that's not going to be enough. I believe they forced Ghost out. Yep, Nasus did end up ghosting. Trying to take this tower. Early gamer Necton's really trying to just lane bully, make sure Nasus cannot scale, and is not able to CS well. And because of the topside pressure, we are able to get the Rift out here, so that's pretty good for the red team. And we do end up getting a mid turret because Ziggs is a cool champion, as W just execute turrets. Alright, Iceborne Gauntlet is purchased from Nasus. He is going to be able to get some Sheen procs, get some slows with the Iceborne. He's got a lot of armor. The red team is mostly AD too, so that is not a bad call. But if Ziggs does get fed, then that could be an issue. I believe TP was used from Sean here, just trying to get to the fight because a dragon is up, and this is a very important dragon to get. Ocean Soul would be huge for the red team, and they are up to dragons. So it's good that Ocean Soul point. Galio onto the back line, nice taunt, but he's going to get condemned to the wall. Does have Nomias, is going to flash out actually, and red team does not feel the need to kill him. Topside is pushing, is able to get turret and probably a good amount of damage onto this one, and the blue team's just zoned off. I'm surprised they are not contesting this considering they are 5-4, I would assume. Alistar gets a nice engage. Red team does get the dragon, it's really close though. Okay, they are able to pick the Ivern. Good exhaust from Trent here trying to get the pick onto the Lucian. Not going to find it though. The Bork active and the Lux root is not going to allow them to kill. So back to farming. Good amount of oh wow, a lot of damage onto that tower. They were almost able to get that into the turret. And we'll see if Simon goes for the play here. He does not get not hit anything. He's doing a good amount of damage, but I mean, hey, this is Nasus we're talking about. That's a lot of damage. He might end up dying. He does flash here. He does get hit by the Wither, and yep, he's just gonna end up getting punished for his misdeeds. Yeah, so this is Nasus we're talking about. He's got a lot to gain. He's got, let's see, how much skill stacks? How do I check these stats? Yeah, I don't know. The chat's in the way. Moving to armor. 258, assuming. Can't really tell. Alright, well, anyways, we got 3-man top. Ghost is forced. He is knocked to the wall into a condemned. Really nice CC chain here, and that's just going to be the life from Nasus. Really solid play from red team, shutting that guy down. He did reach for the turret there. This is a silver. Oh, okay. Good engage from Simon there. Does force the flash. Isn't going to get anything from that. He does have this 2-item power spike of the Bork and the Black Cleaver, so that's a really good pickup. And it looks like they're going to try and fully Baron. Not the worst call, but I mean, Simon is just going to keep splitting. He does have teleport, so he could end up rotating between these. They do a good amount of damage to the Baron. I'm not sure if they actually know. They do, but Lux is... Yeah, she's not rotating. I guess they don't know. They're just going to sweep this Baron and get away with it. That helps Simon split push a lot. And they have a really good, sizable lead. And it just keeps getting pushed. They have 8k, or I guess 7k gold lead. Alright, going to the 1v2. Focusing the Ivern. Very well played. If he can get out of here, he definitely should, because Nasus is... He's 2, 3, and 4, but I mean, he's got a lot of armor, so he can negate a good amount of damage from connection here. He looks like he'll be able to dash out, and... oh, that was weird. Alright, that was very weird. A little bit of a visual glitch there. Perhaps a little bit of lag on my end, we'll see. But yeah, so he's able to get the kill onto the supportive jungler there, the Ivern, and is gonna get it out with his life. Maintaining the Baron buff. Very well done. A little bit of farming. Jungler, not gonna end up giving it to the mid lane. Ziggs is just now getting back to lane. Yeah, their tower taking is pretty good for red side. I mean, just the early lead from the Renekton into the Ziggs W, just able to... Oh, that's odd. I've actually never seen that take difference. Alright, so it looks like a 3-2 push for now. Looks like Ziggs might be rotating down as well, but... They're going to try to extend their Baron buff as much as they can. This tower is very low. I'm not sure if Nasus is able to hold it. Can definitely lifesteal damage back from it, but the boys are rotating from blue side. They are going to back up. They recognize Ivern does have a good amount of engage, especially with Lux there, and Nasus is deceptively strong, so... Alright. Dragon is coming up in a little bit. Looks like they are going to try to do some bush tease, or perhaps not. Getting the Scuttle Crab, good amount of vision. And the movement speed increase is also very nice for the upcoming team fight that I'm sure is going to happen around this dragon. Ocean Soul would be very good for both teams. It is the best Dragon Soul in the game, and the healing is just incredible. I mean, it'd be really bad on Nasus for the red team, but very good on Nasus for the blue team. Or just everyone really, but yeah, that's just the power of the Ocean Soul. Renekton doing a little bit of indecisiveness, doesn't know if he should split or should not. Blue side is possibly going to end up going over the wall if Ivern gets Q. They are forcing it red side. Lucian ult. Lucian does steal the dragon, very important. Red team does miss the lane, and they're dying. They will most likely win the team fight. Nasus is not going to make good amount of damage from Ziggs forcing out 2 flashes. And I'm going to take out Daisy. Unfortunate they didn't get the dragon. They are up 10k gold or so, but that Ocean Soul could really swing the game in blue side's favor. I mean, Nasus with fucking Ocean Soul sounds ridiculous. And the amount of armor he's scaling as well means he's not going to be taking a whole lot of damage, although Vayne does max health damage. But some of that will be negated from Renekton, Pain, and Pain as well. So a fed Nasus is not something you want to go up against, especially now with Ocean Soul. Alright, we got a 4-man push mid into a wave crashing through the bottom side tower. Not going to find its mark though, not going to get any chip damage. And looks like they're taking many chances they can extend their leads, make sure that they cannot catch up in gold. They are up around 10k. So, a little bit of poke. They pulled the tag out though. Probably not fighting. Hunter's sticking around. He's down for some couples. Alright, and they will engage with the Galio support there, but forces the flash out there and punish for it. Wow, okay, yeah, they might just end the game off that. I would not be surprised. It's 2 for 0. Nice Ziggs ult for the backline damage, and Galio's gonna end up trying to ult away, but he's not gonna find the mark. He's gonna get killed by the passive damage, or the max health damage from Bane. We're next pushing top. Solid macro from the red team, recognizing, yeah, we can't lose this if we don't defend our leads and play right. Camps, they're going to push waves as much as they can, trying to get as much residual damage on these turrets as I can. These are the only turrets up for the blue team. I mean, they've got a lot of pressure. Another Baron buff, and they could definitely end the game. And it will be coming up fairly soon. So we'll see if red team's able to get it. They did miss smite on the last objective, which is a little concerning. A meme around this Discord is that Hunter is not great at smiting. Hopefully he's not getting flamed for that too much. It is a Lucian ult and a Lux ult he does have to contest with. But yeah, that's it's a tricky one, but Hunter, you are the jungler. Gotta hit those, you know. But alright, we got vision being cleared around the Baron buff here. There is a ward cleared. They're going to clear that ward as well. Yep, both teams recognize, yeah, this is a very important objective. They want to make sure all waves are pushed and vision is maintained. That pink ward is kept. Simon's pushing the bot side. Mid wave is being contested. As Ziggs pushed it, Ziggs going to try to get the blue buff before the fight. So hopefully they can effectively stall it. Connecting is pushing very effectively, going to make sure that wave crashes, not going to overstay. Oh, okay, he recognizes, yeah, there's a couple people by the Baron pit. I can definitely get a Demolish proc here at the very least. They are going to try to make sure they can't back here. And they only see 2 people over the map. He's going to get the tower. That's okay, yeah. No, they're indecisive. Oh, okay, doesn't get the condemnment to the wall. Looks like they both get the kill there, and the Lux ult, and on the Lux. Yeah, that's a kill. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure off of the Baron steal, so a lot gained from the red team and not a lot gained from blue at all. Not gained at all. So yeah, this is looking tricky for blue team. Really good for red team. So boys in blue, not yeah, they'll get this kill onto Simon. He overstayed his bound. Yeah. Right, starting it back. His back was quicker than Baron's back. It was or was not. There's an Ocean Dragon coming up. They will try to use their Baron buff to push waves as much as they can before the Ocean Dragon, so that they can effectively force people off of the fight and get the numbers advantage to hopefully get this dragon and deny Ocean Soul. Top wave that's a pretty big wave pushing towards the pretty fragile topside tier 3 turret. Clearing wards, checking for vision, getting the scuttle crab. We have a good amount of movement speed and vision for the next upcoming fight, so it's good to secured it. Again, they do have a 13k gold lead, so this is red team's game to lose at the moment, but if a blue team does end up getting this Ocean Soul, that could be very, very, very bad for red team. Especially on Nasus, man. Nasus, they are going to find this big monster Nasus Galio does but it's a 2v5 and white while Alatar heals. The blue spell does come out. Their backline does get a little bit of damage on them. Dead. A flash W from their jungler. Does have access to their jungler. He's going to get it with this W. Yep, alrighty. Yeah, and that's a free dragon from them. And pretty much just the game, yeah, because top wave was pushing with the Baron buff, and that's just changing. So, well played from blue side, just extending their lead, recognizing macro-wise that yeah, this game's pretty much over. That's a huge gold lead. It wouldn't even matter if they got the dragon down the side. Pretty much dumpstering these kids.